religious groups filed a lawsuit on Friday seeking to block President Donald Trump's bid to impose a $100,000 fee on new H-1B visas for highly skilled foreign workers. The lawsuit filed in federal court in San Francisco is the first to challenge a proclamation Trump issued 2 weeks ago announcing the fee as the Republican president moves to further restrict immigration to the United States. Plaintiffs include the United Auto Workers Union, the American Association of University Professors, a nurse recruitment agency, and several religious organizations. They argue that Trump's power to restrict the entry of certain foreign nationals does not allow him to override the law that created the H-1B visa program. President Trump's order bars new H-1B recipients from entering the United States unless the employer sponsoring their visa has made an additional $100,000 payment. The administration has said the order does not apply to people who are already holding H-1B visas or those who submitted applications before September 21st. Now, for this discussion, we're joined by Professor Veselin Popovsky. He's a professor and vice dean at Jindal Global Law School, joins us live from New Delhi. Thank you very much, Professor, for joining us today. Good to see you. Now, how does this President Trump's move to impose new fee on H-1B visas, how do you think it aligns with his broader immigration policies?
Well, it aligns with his broader immigration policy, but the decision doesn't make any sense. It is against the employers, it is against the skilled professionals. By the way, 71% of those given that visa are Indian citizens, only 11% Chinese. So it affects everybody. And by the way, not only the unions protested, but even the employers. Large companies wrote a letter to the administration challenging this ridiculous imposition of a high fee on skilled migrants, again, driven out of nonsensical paranoia, I must say. Again and again, the administration of Donald Trump shows its complete incompetence, ignorance, and obviously the courts will react. I'm sure the unions will win in court, like with many previous decisions challenged in courts, including on migrations. I hope the judges are independent in the United States. Donald Trump cannot really change everything. The system, the institutions in the United States should resist that, and they already did. So it will be another failure of the administration to impose a ridiculous policy, I hope.
And Professor, now what potential impact could the lawsuit and Trump's executive order have on highly skilled foreign workers in the U.S. job market? Especially, you've also mentioned that 70% of them are from here.
Yes. Well, 71%. Yes. Well, the effect is negative. All 90% of what Donald Trump does has negative implications, including on American people in American companies and institutions. That's the worst president in history, and the question really is how long that can continue. The reactions are strong all over the world, not only in the United States. India should be, as you said, very concerned because most of those are Indian, highly skilled professionals that were given. And by the way, these are not many people. The visa is restricted to, I think, several tens of thousands. So it's not a big numbers. It doesn't affect the national interest of the United States whatsoever. So again and again, the motivation is nonsensical. It's ridiculous. Highly skilled professionals should be allowed in every country. They only can enrich and innovate and bring success, economic and every other type of success. This is not the migration or the refugees that some may worry about. It's absolutely the opposite. Every country should encourage the highly skilled migration. Donald Trump does exactly the opposite. Yes, negative effects. obviously. Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Professor, for sharing that insight. Please stay with us as we come back to you for our next discussion as well. Now we move